of the river. I've got a 4-bedroom, 1-bath house that I just put on the market. If you're interested, it'd make a great flip, great rental. Come talk to me after the show. And I also have a house down south too, right off of Westport, that's still available. So if you'd like to buy either two of those areas, just give me a call. Just real quick here, how many wholesalers do we have here? How many people that we have are active wholesalers? I'm one of them. I love wholesaling. Okay, so me and Ben, huh? And Tom. We've got 3 wholesalers here. Let's put them up. Let's see. Okay. How many people would like to generate some fast cash? I think everybody's hand would probably go up on that. If you need fast cash or any kind of cash or to build up your capital, you need to be at this next month's KCIG meeting. We're going to be speaking specifically on wholesaling properties and how to automate your wholesale business. Okay? Just real quick too, how many cash buyers do we have here? All right, we got a handful. You see these guys that have their hands up? I would probably go network with those guys if you have properties that you want to sell. Okay? Well, it's my privilege right now. Everybody knows Frank Malvania. He had to step down because of personal reasons, and we have a new person that's stepped up and is going to take the presidency of KCIG here for the next year. Great guy, a lot of experience, probably one of the best motivational speakers that I know of, a lot of enthusiasm, and he just so happens to be my dad too. So let's give it up for David Painter.
Thank you. Good night. KCIG is the place to be. I don't know if you felt the excitement here tonight. If you've been paying attention, there are deals out there, and the whole gizmo from 7 to 7:30, it's all about networking. Finding people you can network with, hook up with, people who are wholesaling, people who have properties, people who are cash buyers. I'm one of them. You know, that's what it's all about. Being around people who are like-minded, who are successful, and who are willing to help you get where you need to be or want to be. That's what KCIG is all about. We're going to be continuing our theme from last year into this year, and that basic theme is simply giving you more in use value than we take from you in monetary value. That's one of the principles of success in helping people. Giving somebody more in monetary or in use value than you take from them in monetary value. And when you do that, you not only help other people succeed and get where they want to be, but you get where you want to be. You succeed. Everybody wins. And this whole business, you'll find here at KCIG, we're all trying to create a win-win situation. So, that being said, I just saw Marcus go out. I was going to have all the board members stand so you could see who Izzy. Okay, you guys in the back, everybody in here that's on the board, would you stand so everybody could see? Yeah. Everybody on the board. Good deal. These guys are on the board, and these are the guys, and Cindy's not in here. She stepped out for a second. These are the people that I have the privilege of working with this year. And I'll tell you what, thank you guys, these are some of the most dynamic guys that you can work with. They're all excited about real estate. They know what they're doing. They're seasoned, savvy investors. And I would say this to you. If you have any questions about a deal, about how to get there, you're afraid to pull that trigger. We've all been there. We have all been scared spitless. You know? Like, what do you do when somebody says, yeah, I'll take the offer. Like, I said something else the first time that happened. Anyway. So, KCIG is the place to be. It is my privilege to introduce some people. And right now, I would like to introduce one of our vendors. He's been with us for a long time, come for over the years, from Home Depot. And so I'm going to give him the next 5 to 10 minutes, Roger, whatever time you need. He says he only needs 2 minutes, but I want you to know that you've got the time that you need. Listen to what this guy has to say, because as a member of KCIG, one of the perks is, see, get my English right. One is, yeah, okay. You got to have a singular verb with. One of the perks is working with Roger and buying stuff from Home Depot. So, Roger Holyfield, let's make you feel welcome tonight.
Thanks, I appreciate it. And really, I want to thank you guys, because what you guys do at our stores is what helps keep our doors open. And you guys are really the backbone of what, you may not believe it, but in this market, about 35% of our business is house flippers, contractors, that kind of thing. So you guys really help us a lot. We appreciate it. A couple things, man. This is a hard act to follow, coming up on this guy, motivational speaker and all that. So I'm not going to take 10 minutes, but I'll go over some of the highlights. The number one thing, if you don't do anything else, is there's a 2% rebate that you can get back for everything you buy from Home Depot. So let me put it in perspective. If you bought $5,000 from Home Depot, you basically would get your membership at KCIG free. You get $100 back from Home Depot. There's a process to do it. I don't know whether they've got a link on the website, but they're going to publish my email address. So if you want to contact me, let me know. The big thing is we need to get how you pay in our secure database, and then every time, no matter what Home Depot you use that card, checking account, whatever, it adds up a total. And then in July, they'll look at it, and then in October, they'll give you a check. So that's pretty simple, 2%. The other thing is, how else can you save money at Home Depot? The best thing you can do is take an hour. If you're flipping a house, and you probably, maybe the last house you did, you made 14, maybe you made 20 trips to Home Depot. If you would have sat down and spent 1 hour and really gone through and say, down to the nut screw, caulking, what you're going to need, and then you take that list and you come to our store, if you've got $2,500, we can run through the volume pricing program, which is the best way for us to save you money. Now, if you're buying just promotional stuff, OSB, that kind of stuff, we don't have any margin in that. You're not going to get much off. But if you're buying plumbing fittings, electrical fittings, that kind of stuff, we can save you money on that. The average in this district has been about a little over 10% we've saved off the shelf price. So, but the thing about it is, if you can group it, and the other thing is you don't have to take it all at one time. You have to pay for it, but you don't have to take it all at one time. So you can come up to the store and say, hey, I need my studs. Then I need the plumbing, electrical. Then I need my drywall. And, if you want to, we can deliver it. I mean, it's $60. You can have it delivered to your house. So, the thing about it is trying to get efficient, because if you're spending your time running around, going to our stores, it's costing you money. So anyway, the other thing that we have is we will match Lowe's 5% off on their card if you're using one of our cards. So if you've got a Home Depot, either the revolving card or the Prox card, and you've got a Lowe's card, and you come in and say, hey, Lowe's gives me 5%, we will match that 5%. So that's another spot. And then the other thing that I really think, if you guys, next Story Day, when you get some time, go to HomeDepot.com. There's a tab on there that says Pro. And go on there, there's an estimator. It's a free estimating software program that you can actually set up a template to where you can save, the items that you use the most. And especially if you're doing a house, you need to go through and standardize and say, this is the caulking I use. These are the screws I use. These are the toilets I use. And then when you go to do the next one, you've got it right there. You can actually click on it, and it'll send an order or an order to the store. They can quote it and then call you back. and you never have to leave your house. So it's worth, the other thing, it's also, we have partnered with Eagle View, which I don't know if you know Eagle View, but it is a GPS, satellite imagery where they will do estimates for roofs, and they're guaranteed within 2%, and it costs you $40, $50. And it gives you everything. It'll tell you how many squares, it'll tell you how much flashing, how much, it's pretty incredible. And they're actually trying to, the next step is they're going to be able to do siding estimates. So you can do your paint, you can do your siding through this software program. So if you get a chance, and if you're kind of if you're interested in computers, you might want to take a look at it, because that's the way I see the future going for this industry is we're going to have to embrace the technology and use it to try to be more efficient. So that's that. And then, okay, the other thing is, where everybody's talking about money. We've got a product called Project Loan, which is no payment, no interest for 6 months that you can get through us. So if you're going through and maybe you've already got your financing for purchasing the house, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to get the money to do the rehab, well, you can get no payment, no interest for 6 months. And normally, you're in and out in 60 days on a house. So you buy the material, you got 60 days, you sell it in another 30 days, or you're probably with under the 6 month time period, you got no interest. You don't have any carrying costs. So the other thing you can also do is we have our commercial card, or our consumer card, and we call people that do it this way prosumers, because they'll take the consumer card and they'll use it to buy material for their flips, and sometimes we offer 12 months no interest. We do have to, because of federal law, we do have to charge a payment now, but you can kind of use that to help fund your projects. So if you got any questions about that, let me know. And that's about all I got. Just thank you guys, I appreciate it, and contact me anytime, I'll help you. However, the one last thing, that if you want to be successful with Home Depot, you need to know the store that's closest to your house, and you need to know the people at the Pro Desk. And I forget, I told Dave, I think, earlier, if you want to get some brownie points with people at Home Depot, bring them some donuts. Bring them some food, and you're going to be the king of Home Depot. They'll remember you, they'll call you by name. And the other one is where your property's at. Get to know the one, because I guarantee you're going to go to one of those 2 Home Depots on a regular basis, just because it's on your way to the home or it's on your way to the property. So, and get to know the people at the Pro Desk. They can get your cell phone numbers. It might be one of those things that, hey, you got a closing on Thursday afternoon, and you had inspection. Hey, this ceiling fan's not working. And you might have limited time. If you had their cell or their desk phone, hey, I need a 52-inch white fan. Can you have it pulled and ready for me? I'll pay for it when I get there. It could save you time. So that's just some of the tricks that I know. So anyway, that's all I've got. If you guys have got any questions, you can ask me now, I guess, or later. So I'll help you anytime. So thank you.